here we go. Thank you for joining me. This is great. There's some new faces here. I'm Mrs. Jones. This is afternoon tea at SME. Nuria, our district interpreter, is here. If anyone in the house would like Spanish interpretation, it is simultaneous and she can assist. Otherwise, though, we'll go ahead and get started. So this is, if you haven't joined me for one of these, it's meant to be really informal, just a conversation, letting you know what's going on here at school. There is a time afterwards where if you want to chat, use the chat feature or unmute, you certainly can, but please ask questions along the way or make comments. Let me know if anything isn't working. This time is meant for you. So hoping that we can get some good dialogue happening this afternoon. This will be posted on our Stallion Station YouTube channel and the slides will be available also. But until then, this is our standard agenda for all of our meetings. Just what's happening here at school, any updates in terms of health and safety, and then making sure that you know how to stay connected and be involved, which if you're here, that's great. That's the first step. So this is a great time for me to just show a whole bunch of photos. I know that we can't have visitors here with us today on campus, but hopefully that will change soon and we can have parents and family members back on campus. But here are some examples of some great things happening right now. So the first slide that we have are some of our San Miguel leaders who are participating in student-led clubs. So these are clubs that are interest-based clubs that are led by students. So they have to actually submit a proposal, let us know what they're interested in doing, find a staff member that's willing to facilitate and assist, schedule it, get permission slips. So it's a really big leadership role for these kiddos. Let's see, the big picture on the top, that is our student-led photography club. The one on the bottom right with the kids standing up on the stage is our drama club. I believe they're still working on their Encanto play right now, so that's exciting. And then the one on the left, that is, there's a lot of kids in here that are double, but I believe that that's also our photography club. If not, it's probably our anime club or our gamers club number 2. But anyways, we have lots of clubs going, so lots of exciting things. This is some photos of our Habit Helper Challenge. I know some of you guys are familiar with this, but this is a great way for us to get families involved in learning more about Leader in Me and the 8 habits. We have students that design what they call a habit helper. If you see up on the screen, it's the piece of paper that looks like a little friend. And then they take photos of them practicing the habit at home with their habit helper. And then every week we nominate a couple kiddos that were really displaying the habit with their habit helper and they get a prize. And at the end, if they were participating the whole 8 weeks, they get an extra special bonus prize. So it's been fun for families to kind of learn more about what does it mean to put first things first? And what does it mean to seek first to understand than to be understood? So that's been really fun. And it's giving us some new participation from families, which is always good. And we have some really, really awesome leadership roles happening on campus right now. So the bottom left, that's our afternoon safety patrol squad. There's about 40 kids total that participate in safety patrol morning and afternoon. They just help kids get to and from school safely. And then in the middle, we've got some friends. It's a different revolving group of a duo or a triad every day, but they raise and lower the flags every day. And then on the right is some of our kids hamming it up from Stallion Station. So our weekly student newscast that they write, record, edit. They do all of those great things. So these are some really fun ways that our students are practicing leadership around campus. There are so many more peer tutors and playground partners and cleanup crew and tech crew and the fingerprint crew that does fingerprints for our iReady Garden. There's so many leadership roles on campus. It's so fun to see our kids step up. So really, really, really fun. Good things going on. And then you guys know every Friday it's San Miguel Red on Fridays, but this Friday in particular, we're doing a Wear More Red Than Mrs. Jones challenge again. This is a photo from the last time that we did this, and you can see that we had kids just show up on that Friday, just head to toe. You'll see a friend in the bottom photo who dyed his hair red. He was so enthusiastic about the whole thing. But we're really doing this just to kind of, reinvigorate our school spirit. Red is the color that we wear on Fridays, loud and proud. And Wear More Red Than Mrs. Jones is a chance for me to get shown up by a whole bunch of kids that wear more red than me. And they get either a free homework pass, or the new thing right now is that everyone wants to wear their hoodie. Like the hoodie is like the it thing. Everyone wants to wear a hoodie, but it's a safety rule at our school that you can't wear a hoodie outside or in the classroom for safety reasons. So the other pass kids can earn is that they get to wear their hoodie up for a day, which I had no idea how popular that would be. But when I told kids that, you would have thought that I was giving them $1 million. Like being able to wear their hood all day was like a really big deal. So I said, okay, so that a win-win is you wear more red than me and you get a free hoodie for a day pass. So we'll do whatever it takes here, whatever it takes to get school spirit and to get kids excited about being at school. So this Friday, is Wear More Red Than Mrs. Jones, hoping kids really just show up in a sea of red like we had last time. It's such a fun day to be here at school. And then speaking of spirit days, I know it's very, very small, but this has been on our newsletter for quite a few weeks. It's on Dojo, but this is a list of all of our spirit days for the rest of the school year. We may throw a couple in here and there, but you'll see in English and Spanish, it's just a snapshot of all of the different days that one of our student leadership groups came up with. So about 2 every month, different spirit days, ways to get kids just enthusiastic and really getting into the spirit of being here at San Miguel. So lots of fun things to do. Any questions? I feel like I'm just cruising through this right now, but anything from anybody? Susan, I see you're here too. Thank you so much for joining. Another new event that we have going on is that this Friday, or I'm sorry, tomorrow, this Thursday, we have been collecting gently used goods, clothes and shoes from families over the last few months. And we're at a point now where we are ready to give back to our school community. So we've sent this out a couple different ways, but we're hoping that if there are any families in need, that they come to San Miguel tomorrow, either in the morning between 7:45 and 8:30, or in the afternoon between 1:45 and 2:30, and take what they need. We have clothes and shoes all the way from about appropriate for a 5-year-old all the way up to like 16-year-olds. So we've got a huge range of beautiful clothes and shoes and hats. We have hygiene products for families, and are hoping that if anyone needs anything, that they come down to what we're calling our walk-in closet event. This will be an ongoing thing that we'll try and do every month, but our community has been so generous and we can't wait to give back to people that might need a helping hand right now. So we're excited about that. And then some updates in terms of health and safety. Wanted to give you guys some new information. There has, since we've seen the dramatic decline in case rates for people testing positive, the district has pulled back some of the restrictions. So right now, facial coverings are only required while indoors, and that's regardless of vaccination status. While outdoors, facial coverings are optional. And I'm surprised at the number of kids and staff who are choosing to still wear them outside, but it is totally optional for anybody when they are outside. I anticipate that will stay. I know that later this month, or this month, excuse me, the governor is revisiting the indoor mask mandate as a whole. So we're waiting for more information from there. But as of now, it is optional while outdoors and still required while indoors. And we have a new COVID testing company. So we started with this new company, which is COVID Clinic. We started with them. This was the first week. And it's way, way, way easier in terms of the logistics here at school. If you are interested in having your child tested, it is a new sign up, this one-time registration with this new COVID Clinic company. But it is still free to families, 1 day a week on campus during the school day. And the great thing now is it takes less time away from instruction because they actually go to the classroom, pull the students out. It takes about 15 to 30 seconds to get a COVID test done. And so it's just a really quick in and out for kids. It was very successful this week. So looking forward to that partnership continuing. And then those are the only new health and safety updates. Otherwise, it's just the same protocol in terms of testing, free for everybody, weekly, results made available through the vendor. So all this is the same information, but just making sure that folks are aware that that is a service we offer here at school. And also, again, if you're here, obviously you are connected, hopefully multiple avenues you're connected, whether it be Dojo and our YouTube channel or Dojo and Instagram. We send out newsletters every Friday with lots of good information, but making sure people know that there's tons of ways to get connected with us. Dojo is probably my #1 in terms of popularity, but our Stallion Station YouTube channel is a second favorite with tons of fun videos that we produce every week. And then I always plug this group. Our parent and family engagement department in the district just always has lots of events that are outside of the school community and in the Lemon Grove community. So some big ones coming up right now. There's a chess tournament happening in a couple weeks for students. There are some online parents, like parent groups. There was a kind of a read aloud with an author a couple weeks ago, but this group really does a great job of just bringing our whole community together in Lemon Grove, and always want to support them because it's a lot of work to navigate all those parts and pieces. And that's it. That is all that I have to kind of lay on you guys in terms of information. And now is a chance if you would like to ask any questions or have any kind of dialogue. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording and would be happy to answer anything.